Rich kids and their lives have always been a fascinating insight into a wealthy childhood. From Donald Ducks to Keeping Up with the Kardashian, we all want to see how well-off families live their lives. But how about if you are one of the wealthiest people in the world? Certainly your children will get a lifestyle that no one has ever seen before. In this video are a few truly inspiring tales of the richest and how they spend their money on their kids. Astra Nova, the latest spinoff from Elon Musk's pilot school for his own children, Ad Astra, is a marvel in itself. Musk, rather than overly engaging and normalizing his children, turned their entire life into a standout experience. The Astra Nova is a highly confidential school, and even the basic information such as curriculum, extracurricular activities, and admission process is also not available to the public. All we know is that there are less than 50 students in the school and that it is super secret. Richard Branson's philanthropic bundles of joy. Richard Branson, the owner and founder of Virgin, is the father of two children. His daughter Holly and son Sam are both active participants in the philanthropic lifestyle. Sam runs his own film production company, Sundog. Holly is a marathon runner, philanthropist, and has a degree in medicine. She is driven and has a strong presence in the corporate world. Holly also works in the management of Virgin and has a strong footing in their father's company. Jennifer Gates. Jennifer Gates, the daughter of Bill Gates, is an equestrian. Her family gifted her a $37 million ranch property in Wellington, Florida, where the richest equestrians tend to have their ranches. Jennifer loves to travel and has shared numerous pictures of continuously traveling around. Believe it or not, Bill Gates purchased an entire street for Jennifer in Wellington so that she can comfortably practice with her horse. It is either truly impressive, deeply indulgent, and we can't decide which one. Eve Jobs. Eve Jobs is another equestrian to watch out for. Eve is the daughter of Steve Jobs, and her mother, Laureen Gates, gifted her stallion Chill TZ in 2016. Her mom also gifted her a $15 million ranch in Wellington, as seems the tradition between billionaires. She takes a vacation in Lollapalooza, which costs $400 per pass. She is into traveling, yachts, and a truly generous lifestyle. Georgia Bloomberg. The Bloomberg daughter, Georgia Bloomberg, is another equestrian to look out for. She has purchased 13 horses, so she certainly deserves her ranch. Another travel lover, she's been spotted in Paris, Bermuda, and the coast of France. Even though the father is a prominent political figure, Georgia has shown no interest in politics. She is studying at this time, but like other political kids, she seems to simply like the high life and enjoy her wealth. Harry and Peter Brandt. The heirs of White Birch Paper, Harry and Peter Brandt, are the more Gossip Girl cast members than actual individuals. They live the lives of New York socialites with parties, cocktails, and whatnot. They have been seen spending their money lavishly on exuberant products and indulging in endless party life. He owns a $1,300 Da Vinci watch that he shows off frequently. He also lives in Upper Manhattan and lives a flashy life. Peter spends his time boating around New York. He attends horse races in France and spends a true billionaire life in the summer. He has been spotted in every cliché location from Beverly Hills to Palm Beach and Saint-Tropez. And he has also been seen in Sorrento, Italy. So if a tabloid photographer is here with us, chase him for the big bucks. Alexa Dell. Another billionaire trust fund child with a taste for partying is Alexa Dell. Alexa is the daughter of Dell Technologies CEO Michael Dell. Her net worth is $27 billion approximately, and she also has a taste for expensive things. Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Dior, you name it, she has it on Instagram. Alexa loves to travel, enjoys seeing new cultures, and enjoys exploring corners of the earth. She takes pictures in yachts and travels in private jets across the Atlantic. She is also seen sporting Polo Classic and likes to show the luxuries she can afford. Tiffany Trump. The daughter of President Donald Trump is another rich, controversial spender. Even though her father, the president, and she is certainly in the spotlight, Tiffany likes to party. She has shown no interest in any kind of campaign or social cause. Her absence from the political spectrum while her father was the president was noted across many TV shows and nightly broadcasts. Tiffany enjoys vacations in Italian yachts and Budapest excursions. She spends her summer in Southampton's of Bahamas. Tiffany Trump was seen wearing designer labels frequently, and she was seen wearing $725 shoes and clothing labels, such as Daniel Basso, that costs thousands of dollars. She is a graduate student at Georgetown Law School, and the school costs $58,000 per year. It is openly known that Donald Trump pays for her schooling, and she also likes to party at night. Jasmine Jordan. A trust fund kid with a lot of style and decency, Jasmine is different and easy to like. She is the brand ambassador for her father's shoe line. It is a good way to stay in the spotlight without becoming indulgent. She drives a Dodge Challenger SRT, a sporty, modern car with practical use. She likes Gucci purses and travels around the world. She was spotted in Hong Kong. She is a good example of how money does not need to engage in endless waste and indulgence. Jasmine is trying to follow her father's legacy and be a thoughtful leader to her global community. David Ellison. David Ellison is the heir of Oracle, as his father, Larry Ellison, is the co-founder of Oracle. He likes to travel and goes around in style. He vacations in Hawaii and roams around in a helicopter. But helicopter rides are not too lavish, as even normal people take them now and then. When David went to a birthday party in a private jet, he chartered a yacht for his mother-in-law's birthday in Malibu and spends his New Year in Lanai. He travels around a lot and gets prime seats at Wimbledon. We all know those are not easy to get. The Crown Prince of Dubai. He is our favorite, handsome, kind, and very considerate Crown Prince of Dubai. Hamad bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, or Fazza as his fans call him, is a great inspiration. He's the Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates. He loves to travel from Mongolia to Chicago, and he is a pilot. He can fly airplanes, helicopters, and whatnot. He is the true quintessential Arab figure with a love for horses. He participates in the Royal Ascot horse race every year, and he likes to do poetry that he shares with the entire nation. He is a much beloved crown prince in a region where people do not usually love their royal families. Susan Buffett. Warren Buffett is a well-known Wall Street investor who knows how to run the modern industry. His net worth is in the billions. His daughter, Susan Buffett, recalls how normal her life was as a child. Susan never knew how rich her father was as they lived a normal life. Susan and Warren's children attended public school even though they lived in a big house. It was not the biggest house on the street. Susan found out about her father's wealth in her early 20s through an article in the Wall Street Journal. All three of Warren's children dropped out of college and never finished graduation. All three of them are presently engaged in philanthropy work, and none of them will see their father's wealth, as Warren has pledged all of his wealth to philanthropy. Well, here are the biggest, most renowned people and their love for their children. We all love our children, and if we could afford it, perhaps we would also like to build a separate school for them to study in. The only history will tell if it is well advised for people to spend so much money on their children or not. All we know is that these are some of the most privileged children in the world, and eventually the line of necessity completely flattened. If a person has to buy a street for their child, then certainly the child is not wanting for things. If kids are going into a school that is made exclusively for them, then certainly homeschooling was an option worth pursuing. You can bring in the best tutors and trainers in the world in your own home, unless your point is to show the world that you can make it as a school just for your children. The fact is that the sense of exclusivity that most billionaires seem to crave is a bit redundant. Perhaps traveling around the world is more fulfilling than you are a digital nomad and you have to strive for every dollar you have. You will be more engaged and will not need to find inspiration in private jets. And that's a wrap on Inside the Lives of Billionaire Kids. What do you think about the relevant question to the video? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. See you in the next one.